Good afternoon, fellow Kenyans. I would like to share with you something very serious, especially what is affecting me and you. As we all understand that Corona is now there with us. And since Corona was realized in China from 6th December, it has become a disaster in most of the countries. Even the most advanced countries are being affected. Rather, they have been affected on a very serious note. Italy, you can't say it. It has totally been hit. Spain, America, which is termed to be a superpower, it's a floating log in this issue of Corona. It's affecting everybody. However, what I would like to tell my fellow Kenyans is that these are trying moments. We need to trust in the Supreme God. We need to put all our efforts, kneel down, put all our efforts in the Supreme Being, God. There's no way you can separate science and God. At this trying moment, God needs to be together with science. And science needs to cooperate on a very serious basis with God as they are trying to discover or to realize or to look for or to research for the medicine of Corona. It's very much important that as Kenyans, we help each other, we seek each other, we pray for each other. Besides Corona, we have what we call other disasters. And we have the floods and the landslides, which are really killing people even more than the Corona itself. We have malaria. And this has deviated the concept, it has deviated the perception of the country and the government. Nobody in the state of the government is trying to see what is happening with those people who are being affected by the floods. In fact, if you do the analysis on a very critical basis, within the last 10, 20 days, people who have suffered from the floods are more. They are surpassing those who have suffered from Corona. The question is, what is supposed to be declared as the national disaster? Is it Corona or the floods? I'm afraid to say that because the floods are affecting mostly the poor, the needy, the government has less concern about it. In as much as the CS, Eugene Omalo, of which I really appreciate that he has really tried to reach to the people who have been affected by the floods, but it's not enough. It seems that the entire energy, the entire brains of the citizen of Kenya and the government, they are so much connected to the effects and the post-effects of the coronavirus. But as a fellow citizen, my fellow Kenyans, I would like to seek you. This is a time that we need all of us to sit, kneel, and pray. Pray to God that He should not leave us. If you look on the biblical history, the trying moments in Egypt, when there was an outbreak of floods, there was an outbreak of locusts, and many other disaster issues, people who had dissuaded from God, they turned to God and prayed. These are moments that we need to turn to God and pray. People will come up with different issues, they'll come up with different solutions that are misleading or that are very much important to the aid of the coronavirus. However, in as much as the coronavirus is here with us, there are those people who are benefiting and there are those people who are suffering. But in general, I wish Kenyans to be cool. I wish Kenyans to be calm. We need to synchronize our capacity to pray. Just like the Catholics. Today, we heard the gospel about the master, that there is no servant who can be superior than the master. And indeed, in these trying moments, we cannot imagine, however much you are learned, we can't imagine that we can be scientists more than God. We need to connect our efforts. We need to connect our endeavors to God so that He can be in within our systems in these trying moments, that as we seek for the vaccine or for the cure of the coronavirus, it goes to reducing the death rate as compared to anything else. When there was an outbreak of measles, when there was an outbreak of chickenpox, many people suffered. But despite all that, as per now, several vaccines have been found. We can't claim that Ebola is gone. It's not gone. It's with us. We can't claim that chickenpox is gone. It's with us. We can't claim that measles is gone. It's with us. In fact, I really pray that the government sits back and tries to think, because it seems that the mind of every Kenyan, including the government, the church people, is so much concentrated to the corona issue. As we are talking now, people are suffering because of the floods. They are now get somewhere in shelters. And people who are dying from floods, people who are dying from malaria, there are more than people who are dying from, or those who are dying of the coronavirus. So I would wish that Kenyans, they observe each other, Kenyans, they take care of each other, pray for one another. It doesn't make any sense for example, those who are tenants, you go on removing the iron sheets or the door of those the occupants who are occupying your house. There are trying moments that we need to help each other. We need to be there for each other. Let not your brother, let not your sister sleep hungry, because for you, you have got somewhere to get a living from. Please do not make others suffer. Do not try to benefit from the effects of corona. Let us pray for each other and encourage each other. And with the time, corona is a passing wind. Corona is just a cloud. I would say it's like a nimbus cloud that is so heavy. And when it rains, it's gone and it leaves the sky so bright. So please, Kenyans, let us pray for each other and encourage each other and make sure that we are part and parcel of the efforts that we have to ensure that we fight as a team, that tomorrow we will not have coronavirus. However, even if coronavirus goes as a disease, it will remain there. Even if the vaccine is discovered, as a disease, it will be there. But what you have to understand is that we are born for each other. No man is born for himself. And as Heraclitus said, no act of kindness, however small, goes unrewarded. Help your friend, help your sister, help your brother, help anyone who needs your help in these trying moments. Thank you very much, and God bless you.